Pretty good, isn't he?
Wolfman doesn't have anything on it.
No, he doesn't. You know, there are a lot of people that don't know who Wolfman is.
Wolfman Jack.
Wolfman Jack, Casey Kasem, Rick Dees.
Rick D's in the morning.
Yep.
Tell us what time it is.
Don't forget the spotlight dance.
Oh, the Spotlight Dance.
Spotlight
That's right.
Dance.
Casey Kasem.
Well, hey, welcome back to the Hot Rod Lounge. I'm Travis. We've got a great show. We're sponsored by Riverside Ford of Tulsa. And they want you to know that Riverside's always by your side. And Scotch Media Productions, which is me. And we are in a very special place. We talk about this place
A lot.
all the time. And it's our favorite time of year to be here. But I'll let our host with the most get into all that, Mr. Randy Pierce.
Let's talk about this. You and I have had a pretty good day today.
Okay.
You know?
We had a fun day.
I mean, there's
part of it.
There's very rarely a day in the last 20 years that I don't see Travis every day. Okay? He's kind of like my security blanket. Okay?
Oh, boy.
Well, every day. I don't know about that.
And so today we had the opportunity, talking about Route 66 and things. We were out at the Air and Space Museum with Miss Tanya, and we love that place as well.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's just a cool place. And we got to give away a Piper Cub. Okay?
Which I wouldn't have known anything what even that was
Right.
until we were there.
It's an airplane.
Yeah.
It is an airplane.
It is an airplane.
The Air and Space Museum for the last 16 months have sold raffle tickets and gave away a Piper Cub,
Oh, wow.
Which you did today.
which I did
Cool,
today.
cool.
And so we called the lady that won it out of, I think it was Spring, Texas.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh,
Remember
my.
Texas.
Wow.
Her and her husband are commercial pilots for Delta.
Oh, wow.
And she says, there's only one problem. I can fly a 747, but I am not rated to fly a Piper Cub
Oh, wow.
because it's a tail dragger.
Tail dragger.
And so
What does that mean?
it, instead of taking off this way, it sets like a California lowrider, a little lean in the
Okay.
back.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
And it's got a tail wheel. And you have to be specially rated to fly a tail dragger.
All right.
Much like Mr. Latshaw's P-51.
Seems to me like if you can fly a big DC whatever.
Yeah, she flies a plane that cruises at 400 or 500 miles an hour,
Right.
but she can't fly a Piper Cub that cruises at 40.
Right.
Right.
But
Doesn't make sense.
anyway, Miss Tanya talked to her. She has a buddy that is going to. Miss Tanya has a buddy that's going to fly it down there and take a couple of days, and he can certify these folks to fly their new airplane.
Even the husband isn't certified.
He is not certified to fly the Piper.
Funny.
Wow.
And while we were there, we introduced their next giveaway. We built, and you can watch the live feed that's Travis posted. They custom built a new Bronco. That's their next great giveaway. So if you're listening, go to the Tulsa Air and Space Museum site, buy you a raffle ticket. I think she said they were $20 or $25.
Yeah, they're not very much.
They have to sell 6,000 of them,
Wow.
and then they'll give this thing away.
I
And
mean, it's
we'll-
not a bad deal if you buy a couple raffle tickets, a chance to win a brand new Ford Bronco.
Well, you buy a couple of raffle tickets, you support the museum.
Yeah,
They do some great things. So we've had that fun today,
we did.
and then now we're here.
And now we're here.
And you didn't run out of gas?
I got gas on the way here.
Yes?
And just so you know, I had 24 miles to empty, which
You're
is
pushing
like
it.
it was a record for
Oh, no. That's not pushing it for Travis. He sent me a picture one day of his Ranger, and it
We
said,
talk about this every
1 mile to empty. He said, it's 1 mile to empty, and my GPS says I'm 3 miles from the station.
Oh, no.
I made it.
He made it. So,
Downhill.
so let's just Michael's car guy. Can we agree that Michael is a car guy?
Oh, I would say 100%.
Okay.
Tell us who he is.
I'm
I don't remember who he is.
Michael is the owner.
Oh,
he
yeah.
and his wife of Gasoline Alley in Sapulpa, Oklahoma. And he. I know you're going to tell me this is wrong, but it's close enough. He sits right on historic Route 66. Okay? And we've got the 100th anniversary of Route 66 coming. What?
I still want to tell you you're wrong because it's right there.
I
But
know.
it's looking right at Route 66.
But it's it's close enough.
I know. I could throw a rock at it. So.
Yeah, I don't think you could, but you'd break a window. It'd be all right. And so
I can do it.
we're here because last time nobody got to see this place.
That's right.
And it is absolutely amazing. I brought my wife in here a couple times, and she just awes at the floors, you know. And we got a couple old Ford cars in here, and we'll let Michael give the history of the building. And now I don't remember what we were talking about when Earl interrupted me.
No, I didn't interrupt you. We're talking about Michael, and then it's like, well, where is Michael?
Michael's right there.
Well,
They can
see
see him
that.
on camera.
And introducing Michael.
Introducing Michael. And, Michael's had
We're really good at this. I think.
three cool jobs. Okay. He used to work for Hershey. Okay. The chocolate company. I'd weigh 800 pounds if I worked for a chocolate company. He rebuilt. He's got a couple cool rat rods. The old Ford's cool. My favorite's the milk truck. Okay. Do you still have the milk
I
truck?
still have the milk truck.
Oh, that thing is just
It's got to get out because it hasn't been out in a couple of years.
right.
Yep.
I get that. And here we are. So, Michael, thank you for
welcome.
letting us come back. The last time we didn't get to come because I went on vacation because it got replanned because of a hurricane. So this year, so that we could come, I canceled my vacation.
That's pretty
Well,
big.
kinda.
Now, what did your wife say?
My wife says, okay, whatever, you know. I don't think she wanted to spend the money anyway, so it works out. And we're here, and you need to come out here. And Michael, give us a little history behind your place here.
Okay, well, we bought the building in March of 2015. We took possession of it in July of 15, and it took 7 years and 2 months to get this project done because I'm not a professional. And so we did all the work ourselves. But about the fourth year into the cleaning up of this building, a gentleman by the name of Pete Egan, who volunteered at the Historical Museum, he came down here with 2 small photographs one day, said, Michael, do you know what your building used to be back in the day? And I said, no, I don't know. I said, we bought it because it's right here, right on the corner of Route 66. He said, well, this used to be Sapulpa Motor Company. They assembled and built the Ford Model T cars and trucks here in 1917. I said, hallelujah, we have a story now to go
Yes,
with the
you do.
building. And so he showed me the 2 small pictures. So one of them's to your right there on the wall is the nighttime photograph. And then we have a daytime picture that's over behind the cash register of the building. Those are the only 2 photographs of the building that we have. And it's one of the only nighttime pictures from what we've been told that Sapulpa has of a building that's got a night shot on it.
Right.
And so when we found that out, that was kind of just icing on the cake for the building at that point.
Right.
Wow.
And now you have these 2 gorgeous Ford cars sitting in here. The Model A over there to your left, and the Model T over here to Earl's right.
Right.
And it just makes the whole story
It does.
amazing.
The Model T, our friend Kelsey down in Henrietta, she saw the nighttime photo about a month before we had our grand opening. And she said, how would you like to have a Model T on your floor? And I said, well, that would be great, but I don't know anybody that's got a touring car that I could ask.
Right.
She said, well, I happen to have my grandpa's in the barn. We'd be happy to get it out and clean it up, and you can put it in your showroom. So her car is sitting in the same window as the one that's in the photograph there, so we could recreate the photograph. Then about 3 months after we'd been open, then my friend Mark Battenfield up in Sand Springs, he owns Batman's Collision, and he kept coming through here kind of harassing me and poking the bear and just saying, your windows are lopsided. When are you
Right.
going to do something about it? And I said, well, Kelsey brought me a Model T. I said, what are you going to bring me? And he said, well, he said, I've got my dad's 29 Model A Roadster pickup in the shed out there. He said, I'll bring that down here and you can put it in here.
Right.
So it kind of balances out. You got a Model A and a Model T both in the building, and it kind of just tells the story.
Oh, yeah. And it just, when you drive down the street here, and well, you don't make this corner,
Right.
but when you could come right here and make this corner right here, the visual impact of the building is just amazing. So
It's better at night because then you get to really see the building. It has its personality at nighttime like this versus the daytime. You get the glare of the sun.
right.
But
And if you follow Michael's Facebook page, Gasoline Alley Customs, right?
Classics.
That's it. You'll see the number of folks that come visit you get folks from all over the world.
We do.
Yeah, we were talking before the show started. I mean, I Australia,
Germany,
New Zealand, Germany, Spain. We just had our first group of guys come in from Estonia a little over a week ago. That was an interesting day. Had about a dozen people in here, and about 6 of them were from France. And all of a sudden, I hear the door just keep going off that bell, and I look up, and here comes these guys through the door, and they're bigger than me, and they got arms on them.
Right.
Finally, when I got a chance to talk to them, I said, "Where are you guys from?" And they said, "Estonia." And I said, "Well, I've never had anybody from Estonia in here."
Right.
And so I said, "So what are you guys doing?" They said, "Well, we flew into Dallas, and we decided to drive up to Oklahoma City. We'd seen enough of it, so they said, let's go to Tulsa."
Right.
So they came to Tulsa. They turned around after they did some stuff, and they said, let's get on Route 66. And as they were heading back, they happened to turn in front of the building, saw the rat rod out here and the trucks in the window, and they're like, let's go check it out. So once I got to talking, I said, so what are you here for? And they said, a competition. And I said, bodybuilding?
Right.
They said, no. They said, we're firemen.
Oh,
and
wow.
There's
Okay.
a big competition, world championship down in Dallas. It's like the Ninja Warrior games of strength and endurance.
Right.
And I now follow one of them after he left. I got on his page, and he won several of his events. And it's pretty amazing. But so they had seen me take pictures with the other people in the Route 66 signs that I do, or out with the truck and all that.
Right.
So they said, we want to take a picture. I said, okay. So I said, I'll be out there in just a minute. Well, they took all the signs. Well, I walk out the door. They've all got their shirts stripped off. So I don't know if the ladies across the street got an eyeful or not. I haven't heard anything different yet, but they would have gotten their eyes full on those guys that day, because I've heard several other comments from them.
Have you really?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to be honest. I'm not sure I know where Estonia is.
So if you go to the East Coast out at New York, straight east from there.
Right.
So to the left side of Estonia is Switzerland.
Okay.
And Stockholm, Sweden. To the top of them is Helsinki, Finland, and
Okay.
below them is Lithuania.
Okay.
Is where they're at.
So did you know this, or you
No,
like me? You had to look it up?
I had to look it up. Had to see where they were at. But that's the first group that I've ever had from that country.
Yeah, and it's got to be exciting. You were just telling us about, anybody that's ever been to Sapulpa has seen the Christmas Chute, okay? And it's not
recently, yeah.
Recently, and it's not going to be this year.
No, they're redoing all the downtown streetscapes this year to get ready for tourism next year for the 100th anniversary of Route 66, which is a big deal.
That was my next subject.
Yeah, and so they're going to come back with it. They've got to build all new structures. It's going to be, the word is, it's going to be bigger, better, brighter, more bells and whistles.
Right. That's when I drove down here and looked down that street, I thought, because they've widened it.
They widened the sidewalks. So
Yeah.
you had 4 lanes before. Now it's 2 lanes.
Right.
And it's got a little bit of a center lane to it that they can still, it can be a drop-off point for a UPS or whoever that needs to kind of pull up into the center and make a delivery or whatever. So it's kind of fixed up for that part there. But it will just be a 2-lane road going down through the downtown.
Is that because of the chute? Or is it more of just something they've been...
It was what was voted on to kind of slow traffic down in the downtown corridor as well. Okay. The chute just happens to be part of it that's, been a big draw for us.
Oh, yeah.
But they're reconstructing all the structures for the Christmas chute. Last year, they had over 600,000 people come through.
Right.
So next year with the Centennial, look out. It'll exceed that.
I wonder how many people are going to come out thinking it's here. And then...
It'll happen. They've already had people that talk about that, and they're going to say, well, wait a minute, where's the chute at? But they're still going to have activities. Santa Claus is still going to be here every weekend, so they'll still have the draw. You got a lot of new retailers that are coming in. So they're ready for the stores to be open downtown because they've been closed. Well, they've been open, but business has just been down.
Right.
So they're ready.
And Sapulpa is just really, we talk about... We've kind of revamped our model on the podcast. It was cars. Well, now we've found a lot of people and talk about where you can go in your car. Okay, and Sapulpa, Oklahoma is a cool place to go.
It is.
And they're doing. I've yet to be there, but I have a bunch of guys I work with that love the TP drive-in.
Yes, it's cool.
And it appears to me, looking at their website, they do lots of cool car stuff.
They do.
You have a car show, I think, once or twice a year, I think.
The Green Country Mustang Club just had their show here at the end of September.
Mr. Troy Rushing and the Green Country guys.
All those guys
gals.
had that, yeah. There's several things slated for next year for the Centennial, the Oklahoma Route 66 Association that I'm a part of. It's going to have a big show out there as well, too.
Yep. And as we talk about the Route 66 Centennial, to my right, did we reload the music, Travis?
Nope.
Okay.
But
We have the Duke of Earl.
What old Rodney Dangerfield used to say, get no respect. I don't get no respect anywhere.
We used to call him King Earl as he worked, for Mr. Shelby. Well, then one show we actually had the King of Shelby on with us.
We did.
Mr. Patterson.
Gary Patterson.
And so Earl got demoted to Duke. And generally, our boy Travis plays there on the board the little song Duke of Earl. And he says we can't do that anymore. And Travis took the music out. I'm not sure what he's doing here.
we don't like this?
Well, I mean, we can keep that. Earl is doing some Route 66 planning as well because he heads up a lot of the stuff at the Shelby meet on the other end of Route 66 in Claremore. So, between the two of you, you got to have all the know about this festival.
So,
I'd say we got a lot of things covered, hopefully.
covered. Did you, I put it on our joint chat. Did you see what Tanya put from Green Country Tourism about what National Geographic came out with on Sunday?
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
I saw it, but I didn't get a chance to read the whole thing.
Of the first little clip of it, National Geographic has just named Route 66 in Oklahoma as one of the best of the world tour of 2026.
Yep.
The magazine's curated annual list of designations, yada, 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 talks about going all over the world, but the Mother Road made the cut.
Yeah, it did.
Main reason Oklahoma has 150 miles of the highway that's still open for use, and you can drive it anytime you want to.
It's actually 400 plus miles.
Really?
Yeah. It's 400 plus miles of Route 66. We have the most drivable miles of any state. Yeah.
And I
I will tell you what, this is sidebar. Last month, our big race hauler, which is a Freightliner truck,
Yes.
about 80 foot long, I took it down Route 66 because the RV place is out here. About halfway to Bristow or DePue, one of those.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
He's a great guy. Let me tell you what, Route 66 is narrow, very narrow. When you're in a truck,
2-lane.
oh my gosh. And this is a full-size, this is what the semi-drivers drive all the time. Luckily, only one of them met me.
Oh.
It is a narrow stretch of road. My point in telling you that, Route 66, these fit on it.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And not have a mirror slap.
Yeah.
Not two trucks. Anyway, I thought, golly, I just went back in time. I thought, good grief.
Do you think there'll be a time where progress happens, right? I mean, even down towards that part of the country, that Route 66 here. Do you think they'll keep it just as a thing for Oklahoma?
It's in. I'm not going to probably say it correctly, but it's going through legislation to make it a
Historic thing?
historic
Highway.
highway
And byways.
That'd be
right.
great.
Yeah, it's going.
Oh,
it's
very
in the
good.
legislation right now to be designated. So it's looking good from what I have heard. So let's just keep our fingers
And
crossed.
to answer Travis's question, that brings with restrictions for
Right.
how it's repaired, what can be done, even though DOT has sign standards and ODOT has sign standards, it's got to match what was there when this was built.
We just up at Veneta and outside of Miami, there at Afton area, there's a 3-mile stretch up there, the Ribbon Road, and the Oklahoma Route 66 Association, ODOT, and just National Trust. Everybody's been trying to, I'll say for lack of better words, work with everybody. And ODOT ended up, they've pulverized basically 2 miles of it. They let us keep 1 mile of it.
Wow.
And so there's only 1 mile left of the original 3 miles.
Of the Ribbon Road? I did not know that.
That's 9 foot wide. It's what it is. It's still there.
Drive your truck down that, or
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's 9 foot wide, the original route.
And that's kind of why I was asking it, because I can just, when it comes to progress, sometimes they don't care. There's people who really care about the history, and then there's some that are like, it's a damn road. We need to fix the, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I was hoping that the answer was going to be there's somebody trying to preserve it.
It is, and it's gotten more attention in the past few years here, just because, when we bought the building, we weren't even thinking about the Centennial then, and it's just crept up on everybody. Right. I think at this point.
I wonder how much Mary has to do with the revitalizing.
Mary Beth. Well,
because she put that stuff out there. It's been several years, but it seems like the more she does out there, it kind of draws attention to what she's doing.
Oh, yeah.
And why she's doing it. And then it's like, oh, yeah, we have this here. I don't know. It just feels like it's been that progression with her.
It has.
Every time you go over there, there's a new muffler man.
She just
giant stood up.
She just put up another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Bob Wills.
No, a woman, another female.
Rosie the Riveter.
Oh yeah, Rosie.
So there's 5 over there now in that 2-block area.
We drove through there. Wendy and I went to breakfast. 6th and Lewis. There's a place called the Pump. Okay,
Been there.
Not to be confused, Travis, with the old Town Pump. Totally different establishment.
Town Pump Lounge.
Okay.
I have no idea. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Microbar.
And we come down that section because I wanted to see it.
Right.
And there's Rosie. There's old Buck that's been there forever. Mm-hmm. There's another lady, I forget what she called. Stella, standing there. Mm-hmm. And then the big dude across the street, the lumberjack.
Medigo Mac.
Yep. And then Mr. Wills.
Cowboy Bob.
Yep.
That would be a fun conversation. Maybe, I don't know if they'd ever be interested, like the association, the people that are, like all of you guys that are involved, and getting kind of perspectives from everybody.
Mary Beth is an ambassador over there. Let me tell you, she's got it. She's rocking.
She's got it going.
Yeah, we're all friends on the route, and it's not a competition. It's all about giving people the experience. And so I tell people to go see her. She sends people over here when they're leaving. It's just that what she's done over there is amazing, and it's infectious whenever you get to seeing what's going on.
Now, didn't they upgrade the museum too?
So
or are they going to?
They're going to. They're working on an expansion plan right now to expand the auto museum. Just west of the auto museum, next to the Rock Creek Bridge, they're working on a new tourism pull-off for photo ops and all that.
Okay.
So that's going to be a whole big deal that'll be ready for the Centennial as well.
Harley.
Yep. Sounds good.
Yeah, it does.
Can't hide that one on you.
You can't hide that one. So here's a question. You're doing great things over here on your side of Route 66. Mary Beth's doing big things over there, and all these folks along Route 66 are doing this. Mm-hmm. So is the foundation giving grants, help, sponsorship? If a business wants to open up on Route 66 and revamp their portion, is there state and federal funds that'll help out?
So the Route 66 Association, they have right now a neon grant program, so to work with businesses. Tulsa has its own Route 66, or has its own neon grant program just in Tulsa alone. And then the Route 66 Association got money from the Route 66 Commission of Oklahoma, and several anything outside of Tulsa was available on Route 66 to apply for these grants. I actually did apply for one, and I got one for the neon to put in front of the building. So eventually,
nice.
So I got to try to get that done here before the end of or when the Centennial starts as well. There's miscellaneous grants of all kinds. You just have to know what to apply for. Some are for nonprofits, and a business can do it, but you have to go through the nonprofit organization to apply for those things. But yeah, there's a national trust who Reese Martin, our association president for Oklahoma, he works for them, and I know that I had applied for a grant through the national trust for the other signage that goes into this. So if you look on the picture, you'll see it has the words Sapulpa Motor Company on it.
It does.
And so what we're trying to apply for is adaptive reuse to make it current now where it says Gasoline Alley Classics.
Okay.
In the same spot where it says Sapulpa Motor Company.
Could you still put the Ford logos out there? That's just cool.
I didn't put that in the drawings. I did not put that in the drawings. We put something Art Deco just to kind of make it on the end to freshen it up.
I get it. You got the big Ford logo here over
Yeah,
the door.
that's right.
One behind us too, isn't it?
There's a sign back behind
There's
us.
a Ford service sign, and
Yeah.
I was sitting here, and anytime you come in here, you know, Michael's talking, we're supposed to pay attention. I'm gawking at all the signs and the stuff and the Raptors.
I'm sitting here looking at Earl, and he's like,
See something different every time we sit in here.
And so looking straight above his Christmas tree back here is an old Ford tailgate hanging on the
so
wall.
what is it all that you carry here? I mean, it's kind of hard to, I don't know, it's kind of hard to pinpoint.
I call it garage and man cave decor.
That's perfect designation.
You got apparel. You got all kinds of stuff that you can hang up into your man cave, you know, whatever.
That's cool. Reusing license
plates.
Repurposing.
A buddy
Sorry,
of
you're
mine,
right.
a buddy of mine here locally makes those all for us, and so yeah, you're getting original signs too, or license plates out of all the 8 states that get used in a lot of the signs too.
You know what would make that one right there really cool, Earl? If we took it and just had King Gary sign right underneath the license plate.
President and CEO of
Shelby Motor
American.
Yeah.
And you have shirts.
We could make up one that said Shelby American, whatever. For
Yep.
him. Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be fun. They have big ones too.
The shirts, you wear this shirt everywhere you go.
I do.
He
Well,
has it on all the time.
He's well dressed.
that's what he said. And well dressed. I said this has become my Hot Rod Lounge shirt.
Hot Rod Lounge shirt.
I don't really
And then
have
I have one of the hats that says Fat Boy on the front of it. Thought it applied. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I probably picked that one more than you.
It was a description more than it was a hat. So, what are you planning for the 100th? What's going to go on at Gasoline Alley
Oh wow!
for the 100th?
That's a loaded question. What I have done this year to do something different with a lot of our tour groups that come through, they've all been holding the Route 66 signs, and they all love that. But I've been making banners for each specific country that comes through.
Okay.
And so they enjoy seeing that their country's being represented. They get to hold it, and it says, "Welcome
That's a
to
great
Gasoline
idea.
Alley Classic." So going to do that. I've got some other things up my sleeve that I'm going to throw at them this year that's new for Centennial that marks the 100th anniversary
Right.
while they're here as well. My graphic designer, I've got her head spinning on things.
Right.
But we've got a lot of designs in the works already.
I was going to say, there's probably T-shirts and just
T-shirts, the smalls are the things that people want.
Right.
It's easy to pack. It's easy to take with them.
It's easy to take home.
Yep, it is.
Do you have to have special permission to do a shirt that has the Route 66 on it?
Route 66 is public domain.
Oh, okay.
Public domain.
So you can
Highway
make a
sign.
shirt and profit from it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Is there?
I like it.
Can you expand on kind of what Randy is asking you? I've read it one time, and I've got the newspaper at home. I need to reread it. The cruise, the one-day cruise on Route 66. Can you kind of go over that?
I know a little bit about it. May the 30th of 2026, Tulsa is going to have a Guinness Book of World Records classic car parade. 3,000 cars is what they're going for. I told Ken Busby, I said, Tulsa's the capital of Route 66. Why are you not playing on 66 and go 6,600, you know?
That'd be easy.
Yeah. And from what I understood, we had our meeting that they're going to stage it all at the Expo Fairgrounds.
Okay.
They've got, I think it's 5 miles. They'll go to basically the traffic circle over in front of the old Lions Indian store that used to be over there in downtown. That's the dead end of it at that point where it stops. I don't know which intersection it is, but they said they've done a car count that's like 2,500. That the most cars that have ever gone through an intersection, I guess, in a day or whatever a specific time was 2,500.
Right.
So they're wanting to get the 3,000 number to go through there. Ken Busby had told me that there's a record out there that had like 2,300 or something. They're like, well, anybody could probably hit 25 and break it pretty quick. So they thought, well, let's raise the number a little bit higher and see if we can keep it for a couple of years anyway before somebody else tries to, overthrow them.
Sure.
Can you imagine being stuck at that light?
Yeah.
It's like 2,500 cars.
So they've got it all coordinated, and the reason that they're not going any further is because then it will get into the interstate over there in downtown,
Right.
And more money, more people to have to work, and just cost more to have to coordinate it all. So that's
3,000's a lot. I mean,
it is. I don't know. I mean, once they get out of there, it's like then I guess everybody's just going to kind of fan out and go wherever. I guess at that point, just spread.
So is there a place we sign up to participate?
Yes, and I don't have it, but it's Visit Tulsa.
Okay.
So you can go in there. You have to, I think it's $15 per car. You will have to have your VIN number and all the different stuff.
I know where you're going.
So that way you can, they'll verify everything to make sure it's all legit. Guinness will on that. But yeah.
Only cars?
There is a cutoff. I can't remember what year it is. Okay. I feel like it's in the 1990s is the cutoff.
Dang, Earl, we're
Could
out.
be 90 and older.
So
Could be 80 and older.
I don't know that part. So there's more details to follow. I have one postcard up there, I think, on the counter right now. And but yeah, we can get all that information.
Sounds like milk truck time, Randy.
We could ride in the milk truck.
There you go. Yeah, we can get the milk truck out. So I'm planning to register it and the little rat rod truck as well. So Evan's going to get his 49 out too.
Yeah, how cool would that be, riding a milk truck?
We could ride in the milk truck with the margarita blender.
Oh, even a better idea. Well, all we need is that little Honda generator.
You say that, but I mean, it could end up being. I mean, if people know where this route's going to be, I mean, it's going to end up being.
It'll be a spectacle.
That's what it's going to be. They're going to be lined up along the streets.
Yeah.
People
like a
are
parade.
that vendors can line up and do whatever they want. Because people have asked about that, and the commission has said they're not turning anything down. But if a business has a parking lot that's right on it, and you want to set up vendors out there to sell merch, whatever, go for it.
Hey,
cool,
Travis. We could, if we can't cruise, we need one of them vendor spots.
Yeah. I'm with you.
We could.
We're on the same page.
We could.
Riverside Ford.
Well, I have a big Ford Performance tent that's
like we did
20 by
back in
14, and we could
get some music,
podcast with the cars behind us cruising through. You know where I'm going here, Earl?
3,000 plus cars coming through it, just a slow pace right there.
We could just sit there and talk about cars.
Yep. Well, that's similar to what they do at the one live day at the Woodward Cruise in Detroit.
We could do like they do at the,
never mind. We'll plan it. All of a sudden, my mind was...
The light bulb went on.
Well, you know how they do the Christmas parades? Well, they'll have like one section where they talk about what's going on, and now somebody out, you can have the microphone out there. Talk. Oh, my goodness.
Live
remotes. Oh, hi. Sorry. Podcast.
We're back. We sometimes take these little trips.
Yes, we do. So you've got, I see it is... You've got Christmas. This is the coolest when it's, I don't know. I like Christmas decorations. So I guess hours changing for you. When does that all start for you?
Well, probably November. Well, tomorrow's when they're starting their Jingle Bells program, which is kind of like Broken Arrows buy Broken Arrow. You get your tickets and all that for shopping the stores locally and all that. November 21st is the first weekend that Santa Claus will be coming out.
Okay.
He'll be here 6 to 9 on Fridays, and then on Saturdays 1 to 4, and then 6 to 9. And they're asking all the retailers to stay open during those hours while people are coming to see Santa, and we need stores open anyway at that time. So we'll be open during those same hours as well during that time period.
Yeah, because I won't have this up until November, so just FYI.
And that that makes that gives you a long day because the business is you and your wife. Mm-hmm. So one of you's got to be here.
Do you get help
the whole time?
You have helpers in the.
Last year it was just me and my wife during the whole thing. We've already talked about next year. The influx of things, we may have to get somebody else to kind of come and help us a day or two here and there. We know it's going to be much busier. I mean, You've got the 100th anniversary of Route 66 next year. You've got the 250th anniversary of the United States next year. You've got the 20th anniversary of the movie Cars, which
Right.
is a big deal on Route 66. And then both Dallas and Kansas City are hosting World Cup soccer.
Right.
And Oklahoma's right in the middle of the driving path on Route 66. And I was just looking at all that today. And June and July are the 2 months that's all going on in Kansas City and Dallas.
Right.
So those will be big months.
You're going to be busy, my friend.
Yep.
I mean, that's great. Great for business, great for everybody.
And let's not forget this. Now, I'm going to say this, and then if you don't do this anymore, you can tell me. He has a room you can rent for parties.
Yeah.
So we're still doing that?
And you absolutely, positively have to come see the bathrooms.
That's for sure.
The coolest ones on Route 66.
And like, was it Travel and Leisure that wrote the story about your bathrooms?
Automobilia magazine.
Automobilia. And they're just cool as they can be. Last time we were out here, we went through those. My wife and I came out for the Christmas shoot, and I brought her over here and said, hey, you need to go see these bathrooms. Just go back here and look. And then I noticed on your Facebook page the other day, you had some photos of folks checking out your bathrooms.
I
saw that.
Yeah.
And Michael is really good at the social media. I'm constantly seeing so-and-so from here came by. There was a dude one time came by on his bicycle, wasn't it?
Yeah, from Israel.
Israel, yes.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Was he riding up and down?
Yep.
He rode all the way from Israel, Travis.
Yeah.
That's a pretty
His
long
timing
drive.
was the right weekend whenever the Road Fest was going on. And
Right.
he went over to the Road Fest and got to be interviewed over there and
Did he?
checked it all out. He loved it.
So is there not going to make any changes to the store? You're not going to expand?
No, just trying to come up with new merchandise, which
There you
that's
go.
all in my head as well, too. Trying to get some new display fixtures made to add to the rest of the decor that you see.
Right.
More rust.
And
Patina.
patina.
I think we learned that here, didn't we?
Don't you have something around here that's got some kind of rust saying on it?
I have the words "In Rust We Trust."
That's it.
Registered and trademarked.
Yeah.
The slogan is "Because shiny causes stress."
Yes, that was it. I knew there was.
My shirts will be finished. I'm picking them up tomorrow, as a matter of fact.
Right.
Yeah, picking up the second run of them. The first one sold out.
In Rust, we trust.
It's also the official home of Lady Luck.
Yes, it is.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Yeah, so she lives here.
Which reminds me of old bomber nose art. Is exactly what it
Isn't that where
reminds
she's
me
from?
In a sense, yeah, because all the pinup girls, started out on the warplanes and
Right.
like that, but she kind of evolved more into the car culture.
Oh, okay.
And so the way I ended up finding her was going through the patent and trademark registration website and happened to run across her, and I didn't see any registrations on her. And so I called the trademark attorney and said, what do we need to do to get this? And he said, well, we just need to file it. And
Right.
we got it, and I have now 4 trademarks on her.
Right.
We need to go through that and just, see what's expired.
Yeah, that's how you find a lot of them. Yeah, they don't renew them.
And that'd be fun, Travis.
I was serious, actually.
Just for giggles.
I know. You just never know. I mean, look, you got a historical. I don't know how much it costs for attorneys and all that stuff, but I mean, it's probably worth it.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Well, yeah, because now he's got it on shirts and
Right.
On merchandise.
Merchandise. I seen it.
Yeah.
It's on the outside of your building. Right
Well,
out
on
here,
her
isn't it?
banner right now,
Yeah.
yeah. So
When I was gonna
that's
say-
still more signage that's got to get redone.
When I came in the door, I saw her up there, and
It says the official home of Lady Luck.
that's exactly what it says.
Yeah.
So, Travis, are we
Yeah,
close?
We're
Are we
close. I mean, yeah.
So,
What else? I mean, we want to make sure we capture everything. So, I mean, it's something we need to know about this year, or sales going on, or what do we got going
you've
on?
got the Route 66 thing's going to be huge.
That's the big deal.
Next year, I know June with Earl and the Shelby folks, because we at Riverside we're involved there, obviously, and I know you and Mr. Randy Roberts are planning big things for next year on Route 66.
Yeah, we've moved, and if you remember this, Michael, we've moved out of the downtown area. It's just too congested
Right.
to handle 400, 500, 600 cars. the couple of nights we were down there. So we moved to Claremore,
Right.
in the Expo Center, which is their fairgrounds, and it's 1,600 parking places out front.
You got room to grow.
Room to grow.
You're gonna
and
need
we're
it
gonna do
next
some-
year.
We're
Yes.
talking to Verdigris and Catoosa, and we're gonna try to do in Rogers County. We are going to do a cruise.
Oh, cool.
Block the whole highway off on Route 66. So kind of stage the cars out there fairly near the, casino and the Blue
Yep.
Whale thing, and then go all the way into Claremore and then park all the cars. It's
that
just
would be
skeleton
cool.
plans.
That sounds like a good plan,
Be
though.
a one-time event,
Yeah.
to do that.
Plan a cruise from Gasoline Alley out there.
Yeah. Or vice versa.
Or
There you
vice
go.
versa.
So do
you have car shows here.
That's
like,
what
I
I
have
was
cruise
fixing to say.
nights, yeah.
Yep.
Thursdays.
Yep, the second Thursday of the
Yeah.
month during
Right.
the summertime.
Right.
When's the last one?
October is when I do the last one.
Okay.
We just had it.
So that's
Okay.
over.
That's
Over.
over.
It's over
But-
for now until next season. So
Yeah.
we'll see how things go with tourism, but otherwise I'll kick it off in April.
Yep. We've come out to a couple of them.
Yep.
And you always have a parking lot full out here. I'm going to tell you what I've noticed. Okay, this is cool. The guys that cruise their cars up here, they don't want to talk to you about them. They won't tell you.
Yeah, we tried.
We were out there talking to some of them. I don't know if it's the camera, the mic, the hey, who's this goober? When I was trying to interview them, but
Well, we just kind of learned there's two kind of car guys. There's car guys that just do it for the car. They're not there for glamour or
Right.
to talk about it. And then there's the other guy that won't stop talking about
Right.
it and just we'll talk to you for an hour about the littlest things he does to his car. So it kind of goes both ways. We didn't have much, the couple of the guys that were out here.
there was a gentleman out there. He had a 50, I think it was a 55 Chevy, as I recall, and he'd done a pretty good restoration to it.
They're big old fat
And
tires on the back.
Okay.
we were asking him, about the car, and I said, "Man, the motor looks great. What have you done to it?" It's just a little. It's just an old motor I threw in there. No, it's not.
And we're looking at it. It's all chromed out, and I
Yeah.
mean, it's a clean and beautiful. And it's fine.
And so I squatted down and looked under the rear end of this car, and it had been tubbed. And the tires under the back were probably half the width of this table.
They were huge.
So I know good and well that was just not any motor he had picked up and put in that car.
Nope.
572 with a turbo under it.
Yeah, and and in this case, this car, he was all about the motor. Because, you could look down the side of the car and it was black. And you could kind of see where it, old cars do that. Not a big deal.
Right.
But he'd put all that money under that hood, and he didn't want to tell you about it. Nothing.
Well, I'm going to tell you, if you have somebody who is car guy or girl,
Do we know
'cause
any
there's
car
some
guys?
Car girls, and you're leading something that's unique, different, that you're not going to find probably at Shields or any of the really common
Shields.
places, you need to come here.
Yeah.
This is probably one of the coolest. Well, that's why we always like coming here, though. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's just the stuff that you have here is really quite cool.
Thank you.
And if you just want to go hang out somewhere and get a cup of coffee and stand around in a cool place, this is it.
Yeah.
We'll give you a chair. It can be like Cheers. It can be Norm.
Yeah.
Oh, Norm.
That's not a bad idea. You get a little bar right
Hey,
over here.
don't tell Earl that. You'll never get rid of him.
So where can we find you as far as social media?
Socials
and
and-
all that?
You can find me on
Websites?
Facebook, Gasoline Alley Classics. You can also find me on Instagram, Gasoline Alley Classics as well. So yeah, I'm on both of those.
Website?
Have the website, but it's not really where we want it to be at. So we need to work on that. That's one of our goals.
Travis?
we know a guy.
I know a guy
Okay.
that puts together websites. I know a guy.
Maybe we need to talk to that guy.
Yeah.
I need some help.
Well, Michael, thanks for staying late with us.
Oh,
'Cause I
anytime.
know you close at 6, and
I'm here for anybody.
this
This is what's fun, just to get out and get around.
and it's folks, come out here, get out to Sapulpa. What's the actual address here?
24 North Main Street, Sapulpa, Oklahoma.
Yep, and you're right down from
Right
Route
on
66.
the corner of Route 66.
I know close to you there's a cool new brewery that's put in.
The James Cowley Brewing Company's down here. You got the Crossroads Cookery, and you got the El Gusto restaurant. So
Yeah.
I like to say a little tagline is, come get your kicks at Gasoline Alley Classics.
Absolutely. Come get your
Amen.
kicks. Well, Earl, you ready to get out of here?
Yeah, we're really good. Now,
Really good.
if we could figure out the producer's intent to publish.
Oh, the producer's intent to publish. Well,
Oh,
we know a
I
guy.
didn't mean to be talking about you. Travis is fixing to cut me off
I'm a couple weeks
as
off.
the music goes up.
All right, folks, we are going to get out of here. We all got things to do. We got to let Michael go to the house. T-Hall, it's good to see you for the second time today.
Yep.
And for all of us right here at the Hot Rod Lounge and Michael at Gasoline Alley, I'm Randy Pierce, and I'll see you down the road.